Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another theme park obsession video. My name is Dylan, and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today, we're going to talk about Avengers Campus and all the new details that have just sprung up in the past couple days. I'm going to show you some new concept art, some pictures of the new food that's going to be in the new land, and of course some of the merchandise. Exciting times. I can't wait for Avengers Campus to open this summer. So how about we dive into all those details and more. Exciting things continue to happen at California Adventure, and in the past 7 years we've seen new attractions, new lands, shows, and much more as the park continues to transform from its previous form to DCA 1.0 to an all-new experience, and Avengers Campus is just another one of those steps. In the summer, the first phase of that project officially opens to the public. On July 18th, California Adventure will welcome in its newest edition, and as we inch closer and closer to that July opening, we're finally receiving some new details on what we're all going to be able to experience once it opens this summer. Of course, the main draw to this new land will be the all-new Spider-Man attraction, which just recently we learned the official name, which will be Web Slingers, a Spider-Man Adventure. This all-new interactive attraction will give you that opportunity to sling web and help Spider-Man wrangle up those pesky spider bots that go haywire. Now, this new attraction will be interactive, similar to Toy Story Mania and Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, but this is going to be completely different in the way we interact with the attraction. Now, what's cool about this attraction is they are using multiple layers of set design from what I've been noticing to pull off a certain look. And from what we're learning from Disney, they're using practical sets, virtual set extensions, and of course 3D technology to pull off this overall look and feel from the certain environment that we're going to be experiencing. Now, in addition to that, what's really cool is that we won't be physically touching a blaster like we do on, let's say, Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters or Toy Story Mania, where you pull a trigger and it interacts with the experience in front of you that way. This is going to be completely different, where you're just going to be using your hands to do motions, and whatever you do as far as that will be translated to what you're seeing in front of you, which is going to be really cool. And knowing Disney's latest track record when it comes to research and development, I'm pretty excited to see what they do with this and how that's going to add to the thrill of the attraction. Web Slingers, a Spider-Man Adventure, opens on July 18th with the rest of the first phase of Avengers Campus, so that's going to be really cool to experience on opening day. Now, it wouldn't be a new themed land without some new merchandise, and of course, Avengers Campus has plenty of new items that I'm sure will be very appealing for many. I think out of all the items, the biggest and most popular item is going to be the Spider Bot, which looks to be taking a few nods from the droids in Galaxy's Edge. And now with the droids in Galaxy's Edge are extremely popular, so I'm sure with these new Spider Bots, it's going to be the same thing, where nearly every guest is going to want one. And what's cool is these things are just like the droids, so they have a remote control, and each of the legs moves forward and backward, so it'll take the whole unit forward and backward. And of course, just like the droids, you can customize the heck out of them. So I'm sure they're going to have tons of different things to put on your spider bot, like stickers, or there's different pieces that make it look different. It's extremely flexible as far as how you can customize it, so I'm sure this is going to be another smash hit for Avengers Campus as far as a merch item. And of course, if you wanted a backpack to hold all this in, they've thought of that too. And I gotta say, the Disney merch team is absolutely amazing. They think of just about everything, and what's crazy is it's so appealing for so many people that they sell just tons of it. And in addition to that, there'll be plenty of other items available for purchase, like these Spider-Man light glasses that have 17 different expressions on them, which is neat. And of course, t-shirts, and I'm sure tons of other specialty items that haven't been announced yet. I think just like Galaxy's Edge, Disney continues to push out extremely appealing merch, and honestly, it's an incredibly smart move, especially from what we've seen with Galaxy's Edge and how popular Marvel is going to be at California Adventure. I think it's going to be the same kind of thing as far as how much merch is flying off the shelf. In addition to the all-new Spider-Man attraction, we also have received some new concept art for the all-new Pym's Test Kitchen, which shows off what the order counter will look like. The interior looks to be sporting a very modern feel, and if you look near the top of the photo, you can see that they might be showing off how some of the food will grow and shrink in size, which is pretty cool. Some of the items that will be included at Pym's Test Kitchen will be the Impossible Spoonful, which will be a plant-based meatball dish, perfect for those looking for plant-based options, and the Pym-ini, either served in an individual size portion or a family size portion, which I think is going to be perfect for the family of 4, especially during the summer when you don't really want something too crazy and a sandwich just fits those needs. Also, the not-so-little chicken sandwich, which looks pretty interesting, and it's dressed with slaw and 2 different kinds of sauce. In addition to the fun food, the Pym's Test Kitchen will also offer specialty drinks, which look pretty tasty as well. And then across the way from Pym's Test Kitchen will be another location for treats, and it's going to be called Pym's Tasting Lab. As for this location, there will be some craft beers on tap, including a blood orange Hefeweizen and an amber lager. The location will also offer a few beer cocktails, which will be really fun, as well as some snacks, and I would guess that the mini snacks and whatnot will be similar to what you'd find at Oga's Cantina and Galaxy's Edge. Not something too out of control crazy, but just enough to suppress your appetite just a little bit there with your drink. Another little food cart across the way that will be available will be the Shawarma Palace, which will have chicken shawarma in a garlic sauce. And then they'll also have a plant-based option for that as well, which is fantastic. And then the last cart you'll be able to pick up some treats at will be the Terran Treats, where you'll be able to pick up some cream puff kind of looking pastries, as well as colorful, fun versions of churros. And overall, I think the Avengers Campus will offer up some great options for just about everyone. And what's great is that they're introducing more plant-based items, which just opens up more possibilities for those looking for more healthy options. And I think out of everything, I'm excited to try the drinks and those colorful churros. Now, one of the biggest things that they've confirmed, and this is probably the most wild out of all of them, and I don't think anybody in the theme park industry has ever done this, because Disney has pretty much invented this technology, is the stunt animatronics that are going to be flinging through the air that will be showing off Spider-Man, and that is going to be so awesome. We've been keeping an eye on this for a very long time. We've seen the test footage of the stunt animatronics earlier on, and then later on as the development kept continuing, and now they've done a full-on Spider-Man one, and it's been confirmed that we're going to see Spider-Man flinging through the air in Avengers Campus. And how cool is that? Now, we're not really sure how often they're going to be doing this throughout the day. I'm sure there's tons of testing going on overnight. I'm sure they're trying to figure out a perfect schedule for this and how they're going to seamlessly put this all together, because how cool would it be to see Spider-Man flinging through the air in one area, and then he lands, and then he comes out from backstage in just one seamless shot. Like, that would be really, really cool. And I think Disney's one of those only companies that can pull something like this off. And like I said, the test footage that we've been seeing lately on the stunt animatronics is very impressive. And it's going to be wild to see what they do, not just with Avengers Campus with this technology, but in the future. Maybe they can use this for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It could be used for so many different applications, and it's going to be wild to see them use this, 5, 10, 15 years in the future. Now, you can find all this information on Avengers Campus here on the channel, and of course on the Disney Parks blog, where they have information all the time and even more so. So definitely keep up to date with the Disney Parks blog. Remember, Avengers Campus opens July 18th. Hopefully we don't have a delay on that. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Hopefully everyone's staying safe out there and continuing to wash their hands, because let's not get these projects delayed any longer than they need to be. Definitely keeping my fingers crossed that all this kind of just settles down and we see the light at the end of the tunnel here. But thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel and you love Disney content, feel free to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll stay up to date on every time I post new videos, which is every single week. And also, huge, massive shout out to those that have already subscribed and have gotten this channel to the next biggest milestone, which is 50,000 subscribers. I cannot thank you guys enough. This means the world to me, and I wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for you guys supporting the channel, watching the videos, hitting those like buttons. It really does mean the world to me. So thank you so very much for getting this channel to that big milestone. But other than that, thank you so much for the support and watching. You can directly support Theme Park Obsession by following the link down below in the description to my Buy Me a Coffee page. All that money goes right back into the channel to help for future videos and production and all that fun stuff. And I greatly appreciate those who have already donated on Buy Me a Coffee. I also have an Instagram page at Theme Park Obsession, which has also reached another milestone. Thank you to the 8,000 people that have been following me there. If you haven't already followed Theme Park Obsession on Instagram, I urge you to jump over there and spam the heck out of it, because sometimes I post content, especially from Avengers Campus, on the Instagram that I don't normally post here on YouTube. But other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day. Stay clean and safe, everybody, and I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.